screen to you guys so you can see on a bigger screen. Okay, so hope you guys can see it a little better. So please write it down, verify experimentally the properties of the rotation, reflection, and translation. Write it down in that one in your notebook, everybody. And once you're done with the writing, please put them in the chat box. Done. So that way we can move on to the next. Okay, as soon as you're done with that writing, please put them on the chat box. Done. So that way we can move on. Only write it down. Today's lesson is about verify experimentally the properties of rotation, reflection, translation. Awesome. Thank you, Camila. Thank you for putting that one there. Just okay, let's give it 10 more seconds so that way everybody's done with this. Also, you don't need to write this one, but I just want to guys listen to this one. And lines are taken to the lines, and the line segments to the line segments of the same length. And then it's going to make more sense when we go through the lesson. And angles are taken to the angles of the same measure. Parallel lines are taken to the parallel lines. So you will understand more when we are going through this lesson. So that way you guys have a good idea on this one. Okay, as I mentioned to you guys, please try to be on time. If you're coming too late to the classroom, you're going to miss the first important part of the lesson, and then it does not going to make any sense to you. So please try to be on time, keep an alarm or whatever, but please try to be on time. And on top, you get that point that as mentioned to you. So next, so on your notebook, guys, please find out which one are the same and which one are the different. So you can use your chat box to put it on, write it down, or type it down. Which of these figures, A, B, C, D, do you guys think same? Or would you think is Y is different? Or just put it Y it is same? What do you think it's happened? Type it out there. Well, I see that already answers up there, B and C. That's right. Why do you guys think it is they are same? Good, I see that, Francisco. Thank you, Zariana. Thank you, Cindy. You guys are putting right there. Okay, good. Okay, there are pretty much, it looks like it's the same. Obviously, it looks like they are like rotated, or maybe just like we turn around. Okay, I guess I can see the C also, or D also the similar. It looks like that's also right triangle too. Can look at that way. Oh, I see that vocabulary, reflection. That's good. That's a good vocabulary to look at it. Good job. Let's move on to it. Next one. I want you to guys look at these two figures. You have A, B, C, D, E, F, and then A. You can see that one figure. And then there is the next one is Q, P, U, T, S, R, and then Q. So these two figures are there. And I want you to guys think. And these two figures are the translation, reflection, or the rotation. And what do you guys think? And just type it out there. What do you guys think? What is happening there? Is it a translation? Is that a reflection or a rotation? And then tell me why you think. I see that's Christian already put a type there. That's good. That's good. Okay. Yep. Good. All right. I see a lot of typing in there too. So yes, this is a reflection. You can see it just flipped over there. So it's flipped over. So it's a reflection. Okay. Good job. Okay. I hope you understand that one. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, if you have any questions, please make sure to put them in the chat box so that way I can answer it to you. But again, you can see that I can see that you guys typed it already. It's a reflection. It's just flip over there. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. And Now look into this one right now. So I'm going to read this one for you guys, and then I'm going to ask you one of you guys to read it for me. So please unmute yourself, and then you can read. But right now, let me go over, and then I'll ask you one of you guys to read. Okay. So when the figures are the same shape, and you can identify the corresponding parts between the figures. Angles, the same relative positions are called corresponding angles. Sides in the same relative positions are called corresponding sides. So we're going to talk about it. What is this corresponding sides and angles means? Okay. So for example, if you look at it, I'm going to stop share this one. We'll come back to this quickly. And stop share this. Let's see, go back. Good job, good job. I can see you guys already, you're typing already. Good job. Let me see, I'm gonna put this next one. Okay, so I think you guys can see some notes up here. Okay, now when you look at these two pictures up here, I guess it's probably it's good enough to see. Let me, I'm gonna make it a little big if I can do this. Okay, so when I look at these two pictures right here, so I just wanted to, because I wanted to let you guys know we are trying our best to make sure it makes sense to you guys. And the most of the efforts, you guys need to try to put that efforts there so that way it does make sense to you guys too. So when you look at these two pictures up here, corresponding sides means, you see this AF. What do you guys think if I flip this picture, AF is going to match with what side? Please use that type, put them in the chat box. AF is same as which side? Put them in the chat box, please. So if these pictures are flipped over, AF is matching with which side on this picture, on the pink picture? AF, these two sides are matched with, this side is matching with this side right here. So AF is congruent to PU. So those two sides are matching. Everybody agree? Now put them on the chat box. AB. AB is matches with what? Put them in the chat box, guys. Follow with me. AB is matches with what? It's participation. You have a big chunk of your grade. If you look at your grading system, you have a classwork / participation is a big part of your grade. So it's up to you how you want to get your grades out there. So please be part of it. Don't sit idle. It's not going to help you any. Okay. Again, at the end of the day, you are the one who's taking the test. I'm here to help you guys. So utilize the time wisely. So AB is matching with QP. That's good. I like that. Thank you, Ashley. Good work, guys. And tell me FE is matching with what? FE is matching with what side? Okay, there you go. Okay, so FE is this part right here in the green, and also matching with the TU. So just like a flip over, so you can see those are called corresponding sides. Okay, corresponding sides. And the same thing with the angles. Angle A is matching with angle P. Angle B is matching with angle Q. Okay, so does it make sense? Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop share this one pretty quickly. Then let me go back and present it. There we go. Thank you, Francisco. So right, let's go ahead and try this one. I'm going to make a big screen so you can get this. Let me see slideshow from the current slide. Okay. So I want you to guys in your notebooks, write it down, this one. You see in the red part, you don't need to write everything in down. That's just only thing. The figure is this, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and then image is this. is identify the corresponding parts. So I want you to write it down in your notebooks. AB is corresponding to what side? Write it down in your notebooks. That way you have some notes, running notes with you guys. Answer all these: A, D, E, F, R, S, A, U, P, B, C, and those. When you're done with it, just put them in the chat box. Done. Okay, when you're done with that question, please put them in the chat box when you're saying that you're done with that. Use the chat box if you're done with that. Alrighty, 30 more seconds. Please write it down. Use the chat box because when I sometimes present, I may not be able to see your faces that clearly. So use the chat box if you're done with that. Okay, awesome. So now I can know it, so I can see it. Like, yeah, that's good. So now since you guys already done with that, now let's see. So obviously AB is corresponding to, let me make it smaller, this one. So AB is corresponding to QP, that you can see that. And just like that, you can answer the rest of them too. Okay, good. Next one. So the next one, also we can say, you can see this like AB is parallel to FE. Look at this. AB, the line, or the line segment, is parallel to FE. If you move that one just here, it's going to be QP is parallel to TU. Okay, same way, AB is parallel to FE, and then you can say PQ is parallel to TU. Or you can use it the other lines. AF is parallel to BC, moving there here. QR is parallel to PU. So that's one of the other way you can say those parallel lines are there too. Okay, so that's good. So the next one, we're going to move on to the next slide quickly. So at this time, I want you guys read this question carefully. Why is it important to correctly identify the corresponding sides of an original figure and its image? Okay, so I want you to guys think and write it down, your answers in the Google Classroom. In the Google Classroom, if you open it, you will see a chat box there. And I want you to guys type your answers there, and it's part of your grade. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a 3 minutes to get it done, this one. But if in time, if you have a questions, please put them on the chat box. Okay, all right, 3 minutes. Let me put a little timer. 3 minutes timer. Okay, 3 minutes and counting. Okay, right, go ahead and get started, guys. Make sure you answer them in the Google Classroom. Thank you. I see already people turning in. Make sure you turn in. Once you type your answer, please turn in. That's the only way I can get the grades for you guys. If you don't turn in, I cannot see you. And I cannot put the grades for that. Okay, this recording, I'm going to put them in your Google Classroom. So that way, at the end of the day, if you're missing some important points, you can go back and look it into your classroom. We will have this recording there, so you can use it, and, in case if you miss anything. It helps you, those people are coming late, but try to be on time so you can get that credit out there. All right, we have, let's see, 30 more seconds, guys. At this time, you should be jumping onto the Google Classroom and type your answers. All right, I see. Come on, guys. Make sure you turn in. It's going to get into your grades too. It's your classwork / participation grade. All right, time up. So I'm expecting you guys already have everything turned in. I'm going to go to the Google Classroom and check it. Just take a check in there. Okay, let me see how many people turn it in right now. Okay, all right. So I just want to let you know, and the participation, whatever you type, there's no right answer or wrong answer. As long as you read the question, understand, and you put it there, you get the grade. But again, it's grades are earned, not given. I am not giving any grades. You're earning the grades. If you're sitting idly, not turning in the work, and you're not getting the grades, and don't blame me at the end. Okay, I just want to let you know, because I only see like 6 or 7 people turn in, even after I give you a lot in plenty of time. So it's up to you. It's your part of your work you need to do. Okay, so let me go over some of the answers up here. So it is important to get confused. Yeah, that's right. When you have if you don't match them correctly, you can get confused with it. So, and also this looking at the same angles, yes, and also the ratios of the corresponding reduces the same number. That's right. You're right. See, I like the vocabulary that you guys are using up here. I like that. Corresponding sides. Yep. And the ratios. Very good, guys. Very good. Impressed. Okay. Awesome. Let's move back to our lesson. Now, since you guys understand that one, now look at these two pictures up here. Now look at this picture up here, A, B, C, Y, E, A, B, C, Y, E. This is the first picture. And then also P, Q, R, S, T. And then we have the other images. Identify each image as a translation, rotation, or reflection. What you guys think? Just answer the question number 3 only on your notebook. Is it a translation, or is it a reflection, or is it as a rotation? As you guys know, translation means, you remember the air hockey? The coin is a sliding. Sliding is called translation. Reflection, you guys already know. It just flips over. The rotation is like turn an image. So that's called the rotation. So identify them, which one you guys think is rotation and which one is the deflection, and think of those. Okay, thank you for those returning the word. Good, good. And I'm gonna stop share this one quickly. Then we'll get back to this one in a few minutes, in a minute. So let me put this down a little bit and then go back here. Okay. Let me go back and share the screen with you guys so you can check your answers. Okay. So I want you guys to look at this one quickly. So let me hide this all. So the first one, now check your answers pretty quickly. See if that makes sense to you guys. Oops, let's see, get there. There we go. Okay. So definitely you can see, I'm gonna highlight it some parts up here. So hope you guys can see the screen. Let's see, get the orange color. So you can see A, B, C, Y, E. A, B, C, Y, E. So this picture right here in the green, I want to highlight that. This one is a rotation because it's turned, right? You see that? From this picture to this picture, it's turned. So that's the rotation. It's turned to here. It's called the rotation. And then definitely you can see HIJKL, which is HIJKL. This one, you can see that one is a translation because this is the original picture. It's translated. It's moved from one place to the other place. Okay, someone with different color here. So this is a translation because started from here, it went up to here. That's a translation. And then coming to the last one, this picture is a reflection because it's flipped over from this blue picture. Can you see that? So that's one really important way to identify whether it is a rotation, translation, or a reflection. I'm going to write it down so that way you guys can have an idea. So let me choose a different color. From here to here, this is translation. And then from here to here, I'm going to choose a different color. It's a reflection. And you will have a small exit ticket tomorrow. It's part of your grade, just identifying the rotation, translation, reflection. And so please, after the class, go watch this video one more time so that way you're ready for the tomorrow's small quiz. Okay? Alrighty. So I'm gonna leave this one for a minute. See if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat box quickly. Okay. All right, so I don't see any questions there. That's good. Yeah. All right, so since you guys understand what's a reflection, rotation, and translation means, so that's good. And then rest we still have, what's time? So we leave it at 12:15. So you have 5 minutes independent time. I'm going to stop share this one. So you have a 5 minutes independent time and stay there and then work on your iReady or the Google Classroom, whatever you need to turn it in. Just make sure you get that one done. You still have 5 minutes to get that work done. Okay. Okay, if you have any questions, make sure you guys ask me on the chat box. But make sure you watch this video if you need some help with identifying the translation, rotation, and reflection. Please make sure you watch this video one more time so that way you have a good idea for tomorrow's quiz.